didn't do nothing wrong, man. Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you told to do.
I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate.
His name is Stephen Howard. He lost here in his name.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away?
Come here.
Chill out, eh?
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Today, we're going to my home state, the Garden State, New Jersey, and we're hanging out with Garden State Accountability. Now, he goes to a public meeting, and he can't just attend the meeting. Obviously, he's got to get into it with the security guard. Well, his little feelings get hurt. Apparently, he gets charged with harassment, even though we don't see that on screen. And then he decides to go back later to another meeting to cry and complain about it, hoping one of the council people, one of the people on the board, would change his diapers. Well, Frauditor, I'm just going to tell you, it ain't going to happen. So let's take a look.
Take on the meeting is that they never listen to us and we can't hear them. So at this meeting, I brought a PA system. I had 2 microphones. We offered them a mic. They didn't want to take it. We used the mic. Everything went smoothly. They didn't want to answer any of our questions. And at the end of the meeting, the security guard, I asked the security guard for his name because he was being rude to another patron that was at the meeting. So he said his name was Daddy. And I said, oh, is that what your wife calls you at night? And then he got in my face and he said, you better watch out.
What's your name?
Daddy.
Daddy?
Uh-huh.
Is that what your wife calls you?
I'm sorry. Be very careful, my friend.
I wonder how 7 grown men go to a restaurant, don't seem to order any food, it just seems like there's water and soda on the table, and are going to use it as a conference room to discuss all their First Amendment Frauditor exploits. I feel bad for the young lady or the young man who has to take that table because they're probably not going to make any money. And I would love to see when that check drops, which porky little finger grabs for it first, because I guarantee you they sat there for 5 minutes staring at each other wondering, hey, do you got this?
I saw it. I thought he was going to punch you. Yeah, it was crazy. So we made a report with the Union City PD.
Beta!
Just another thing on top of the mountain.
They're not real security.
He's
going to be fired. And what's his name? Did you get his name? It's not Daddy, obviously.
It's Daniel.
Now, obviously, there's more to this scholarly roundtable, but I'm not going to subject you to it. It's just 7 grown men crying about one security guard possibly being rude to a First Amendment frauding loser. Now, instead of wasting your time, we're just going to go right to that incident.
Lock the door. It's your job. Open it. I'm sorry? It's your job. We'll open it. Good job. All right, here we go. Yeah, let me get through there. Thank you.
Wow, that was rude. Pretty rude.
In my back already messed up.
That's what I mean. Pretty rude. He told you to watch out as the door was hitting you.
Here we go, guys. Pardon me. I'm going to ask you to please move so I can get through here. Would you mind? Excuse me. Excuse me. Would you mind moving out of the way, sir? So I can get put it back there. Yourself. Fantastic. That's how you talk to people. You got no thing. Move.
What's your name?
Ain't no council.
What's your name, boss? What's your name, boss?
Yeah, we home at 7. I mean,
He's
no 9.
on the phone. Won't tell me his name.
All right. Don't know about that.
Jeez.
Man.
I swear, First Amendment auditors are some of the biggest crybabies on the internet. These idiots are blocking the door. The security guard is trying to be helpful and clean up after the meeting because I'm sure he wants to eventually go home and enjoy his free time. And these morons are still blocking the door even after he asked them once, kindly, to get out of the way. I'm sorry if the big bad security guard hurt your little feelings, but it's time to grow up.
What was your name? What was your name?
Daddy.
Daddy?
Uh-huh.
Is that what your wife calls you?
I'm sorry. Be very careful, my friend.
That's what your wife
Be
calls you?
very careful. You hold to your camera and enjoy that.
What do you mean be very careful? You see that? I asked him for his name. He's very rude. And he got in my face like that. You see that, officer? I actually feel threatened. Just so you know, I actually do feel threatened.
You're a bitch.
He got it right into my face. Did you see that? That was insane. I'll show you that on camera. That was insane. No. That was crazy. What's your name? What's your name? I want his name. I'm serious. I want to file a complaint. Yeah. That's crazy. Got in my face like that.
Nobody comment about my wife gonna bother me a little bit. He didn't make a comment about
He said his name was Daddy. I said, is that what your wife calls you at night?
Oh, he said Patty.
No, he said Daddy.
I thought Patty. He looks like a Patty.
So then over the weekend, I find out that I have harassment charges pending against me.
This is the best night of my life.
Through a text message from a lawyer. I go to the next meeting, and here's what transpires after that. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't.
One pathetic sob story later.
I'm not going to say my name for the record, thank you. I'm going to say, so at the last meeting, I was here and...
He's interrupting you.
Are you interrupting me while I'm speaking? I'm not required to give you my name. Per the sunshine law. No, I'm not required. Whatever you say I am. So, at the last meeting, as I was leaving, there was a security guard that was, I would say, being rude to another member of the public. I asked him for his name. He said his name was Daddy. I said to him, is that what your wife calls you at night? It's kind of funny. He got in my face, inches away, and I felt threatened, intimidated.
Just want to let you know I take complaints very seriously. And how do you feel?
Angry.
All right. Did he hit you?
No.
Did you cry?
No.
Did you feel like crying?
No.
I'm just going to write held back tears.
That's right. You seriously need the IQ of a slug to actually think that these morons are doing anything to help the First Amendment. Your little feelings were hurt, and you decide, because you have nothing better to do, go to another meeting and complain about what happened to you at the last meeting. Maybe the problem here is you. Maybe it's time for some self-reflection and realize that 1, you're wasting your life, 2, you're a complete loser, and 3, maybe it's time to give this up, considering this video only has like 500 views. Maybe it's time that you found a real job.
And I just think it's like maybe another tactic to silence participation at these meetings, you know, try and intimidate people.
That doesn't make sense.
So now I'm being charged with harassment. I actually didn't find out through the Union City Police Department or anything like that. I was contacted via text message. I feel like next meeting I need to bring my own security. We're not going to stop coming here. We're really not. You're going to ask for my name and address every single time. Guess what? You're not fucking getting it. That's what we want, to be heard. Because we are the people. And it's so crazy that there's this big dictatorship. I guess it's all about who you know. It's the same in my job too, though. It's all about who you know. So, are we going to let security run the meetings? Tell people where they can be and where they can't be? We're going to have the cops do that too? We have to give up our Fourth Amendment right to express our First Amendment right in these meetings?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I just couldn't resist with the long clip. The best part about this, there's like 4 people in the audience all playing on their phone, waiting for this jackass to shut up so the meeting can continue. Listen, Frauditor, I'm sorry your little feelings were hurt. I really am. I wish you had the stones to stop doing this, and maybe one day you'll grow a pair and you'll actually get yourself a real job. Until then, when you go out in public, dressed the way you are, hanging out with this group of losers, you're gonna get treated like a loser. I mean, look at this guy you went to the meeting with. Head to toe in sweatpants, wearing a gaiter, walking around with a filthy camera on a stick. Do you expect someone to respect people like you? I used to tell the kids, you want to dress for success. Dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. These are good lessons for people like you. When you show up looking like a clown, you get treated like a clown. Now, I know your father has probably told you this several times in your life, but son, it's time to grow up. Put the little kid stuff away. Stop playing online Frauditor because it's not really working out for you. And it's time to move on. Maybe, hey, get a job, wear some nice clothes. You might even convince a girl to talk to you. It could happen. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Goodbye, Stephen Kelly.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
Oh.